Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Sanch, your host here on the Bodybuilding News Network. Welcome back to another installment of Bodybuilding Today, where we talk about all things hot topic and trending in the world of bodybuilding. We have some interesting stories for you today. Antoine Vaillant getting ready for the Arnold Classic. He says it's 8.5 weeks out, so does that mean we are officially 8.5 weeks out from the Arnold Classic? I'm pretty excited. Also, we have some interesting stories of some physique updates in the offseason from REGAN GRIMES, Jason Lowe as he gets ready for his second year as an open competitor, and Michal Križo hinting at maybe an early Olympia qualification, as well as some beef between RX Muscle, Kai Green, and Big Ramy. So if you're interested, stay tuned. And if you want to help me retire my parents in the year 2024, give this channel a subscription. It helps with the ad revenue. But let's go ahead and jump into the first story. We have Antoine Vaillant getting ready for the Arnold Classic 2024 in Columbus, Ohio. And looking at that physique update, he says 276 pounds fasted. I'm going to assume in the morning, right? That's usually when you're fasted. 8.5 weeks out, like I said, from the Arnold Classic Sports Festival. And he's pretty much just saying he's just sharing the progress, and he's hoping that we enjoy his content on YouTube. He's been doing that a lot. He's also doing a lot of cool podcasts on the HD Muscle YouTube channel, so check that out. They have 2 different shows there that are absolutely phenomenal. I've really enjoyed watching they have like a BS one, kind of like Bro Chat with Fuad. They have like a version of that, which I actually watch, which is very enjoyable. But if we want to really focus on Antoine's physique here, I've said it before, I'm going to continue to say it. This guy and James Hollingshead, I really believe Hollingshead, I think I said it right. These 2 guys have such phenomenal physiques, and they really do bring a nice, unique, balanced look. I think historically Antoine's always had overdeveloped legs, but I think he's fixed that, and I think he's ready for the Arnold Classic. But let me know your thoughts on Antoine getting ready for the Arnold Classic. REGAN GRIMES sharing a physique update. Not saying much here. He says 300-pound club. And I thought that Milos, his coach, almost months ago at this point, I mean, I'm talking right after the Mr. Olympia, they said he was already over 300 pounds. So I don't see this as much of a story as maybe another channel might. Hey, if somebody else talks about REGAN GRIMES, kudos. I know I saw EP talking about him. I think I even saw Mr. Miller talking about him. I didn't watch the video, but I did see a thumbnail. So I don't know what we want to talk about here. I mean, the guy's big. He's fluffy. He's puffy. Someone's complaining about him dyeing his beard and eyebrows. Why are you worried about another grown man dyeing his eyebrows and his beard? If he doesn't want gray hairs in his beard and eyebrows, like, just don't even worry about it. Like, it's so petty. It's so petty, Justin. Don't worry about it, Justin. Anyways, moving along, I'm having too much fun. I was really struggling with the audio on this stuff, moving to my personal computer, so bear with me. Michal Križo sharing some off-season physique updates, and this guy is looking really, really good. I'm going to say this, what do you call this? A machine plate-loaded preacher curl, or some people call it a spider curl back in the day. They used to always call it a spider curl. I would say this is quite impressive, but give it just a second. When we move into him doing the alternating dumbbell hammer curls, as I have a cheat sheet on the other side of my screen, and cheat sheet, I mean a live feed from his Instagram. Holy cow. This guy's in the off season. He says last week in off season on the Instagram post, as you can see it on the screen now, which essentially is letting us know that he's starting prep. So we are just coming into the end of the first week of 2024, and we can already confirm several athletes getting ready for the contest season, looking for an early Olympia qualification. Michal Križo, relatively always lean, especially looking at this video here. So you can expect him to go, and I've said it before, and several people, you can expect him to go for an early Olympia qualification. He's already very lean. He looks like he only needs to drop maybe 20 or 30 pounds, and he could definitely be a favorite on any show he jumps into, especially if we look at the European shows. So best of luck to Michal Križo in clinching that early Olympia qualification. Now, this story, I think, is Interesting for me because I kind of have a legacy within bodybuilding, and I love Kai Greene. I finally got to meet him at the last Arnold Classic. I got his autograph on a few things, including a now discontinued MD magazine. But there's this conversation going around that Kai Greene is coming back for the 24 Olympia, and he's going to battle it out with Big Ramy. Now, Ramy is going to come back. He's going to do the 24 Olympia. I promise you he is going to do that. I'll put this channel on a bet that Big Ramy comes back for the 24 Olympia. But I don't see Kai coming back to compete in the Men's Open Olympia. If he wants to do a pro show, cool. If he wants to do the Masters Olympia, cool. But I just don't see him doing any pro shows like the Mr. Olympia or the Arnold Classic. And frankly, I've seen some of his physique updates. I haven't talked about him on the channel, but he looks like he's downsized. So I don't know if he's really hitting it as hard as he used to. I mean, the guy's getting older and he's a very business savvy fella. So maybe he's just focusing on his business. So of course, best of health and best of luck to Kai Greene and Big Ramy in the 2024 Mr. Olympia, knock on wood. And last but certainly not least, y'all not giving Broku any love. IFBB Pro Jason Lowe, he helped us out at the Olympia. He was our lead male men's open bodybuilding correspondent at the Olympia, live doing interviews with competitors and Olympia recaps with your boy, Mr. Sanj. So give him some love. Go ahead and hop in that comment section and say, BNN fam or something. Let him know we're looking. Let him know we appreciate him sharing these off-season physique updates. And Jason's going to be one of these guys coming into the men's open. He's competed before. He top 6 at the Orlando. When he wins a men's open bodybuilding show, he's going to be one of the first, or if not the only, men's open or IFBB Pro to have qualified for the Olympia in 3 different divisions. I think that's going to be phenomenal for him. I'm looking forward to seeing him make that history piece, and I'm actually really looking forward to having him back on the channel. So Jason, you're welcome back anytime, brother. I'm your host here on the Bodybuilding News Network. Thanks for watching another episode of Bodybuilding Today, where we talk about all things hot topic and trending in the world of bodybuilding. If you want to subscribe and help me retire my parents financially in the year 2024, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.